What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you for joining me. If you are an oldie but a goodie, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me during this hiatus that I've taken. Today's video is going to be about what to pack in a day hike. Ever since Corona started, I find myself spending a lot of time outdoors. It's very peaceful, and I was like, let me go ahead and share. Like, I usually would be all about traveling, but in this case we just kind of have to travel a little bit differently. So if you want to see what I pack in a day hike and maybe a couple bonus clips of me getting from point A to point B, then just stick around and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing is that today I have a backpack. Depending on the hike, if it's long or short, I'll go between a backpack or a fanny pack. So let's start with what I have in here. First thing that I have is sunscreen, and I also have bug spray. If I'm going on a really short hike, I will not pack this because one application is all I need, and the goal is to not pack too much in the bag that it'll weigh you down. But since this hike is a little bit longer, I'm going to pack it with me just in case. This is also something I used to pack for travel. I just pulled it out of my bin, but basically it has medicine, band-aids, and hand sanitizer in it. So if I need anything out of here, boom, there we go. I also get salt. I also get salt like stuck to my face after sweating a lot, so I'll pack like an Evian facial spray or even like a rose water just to try to get some of that off, or you know, cool down my face if I'm feeling like I'm overheating, that type of thing. Also drink water, but these actually do help, so I pack this with me as well, especially during the summer months where it's starting to warm up quite a bit. Okay, so this is Dr. Scholl's foot powder. I don't typically carry this with me, but because this hike is a little bit longer, I'm going to take it with me just in case. Really and truly, it's between this or an extra pair of socks. The goal is to not get blisters. So on a shorter hike, if it's like 2 hours or less, then you don't need an extra pair of socks. But when your feet are inside the shoe and they're sweating and you know, rubbing, that's when you get the blisters, and it makes it way more uncomfortable to even continue on or enjoy the hike. So it's between this or an extra pair of socks that I'll bring with me on hikes that may be a little bit longer. This guy right here is a speaker. My friend bought this for me for my birthday, and she knows I like kind of like vintage stuff, so I'll take this with me. It's between this or my headphones, so this depends on who's with me. My headphones are noise canceling, and if I'm by myself, then I'll have them because nobody's talking to me and it's fine. When I'm with people, I try to bring a speaker and just play some generic music that nobody will complain about, but I do bring a portable speaker with me. The next thing that I have is I do bring my fanny pack anyway, but this has important documents in it, so health insurance cards, identification, different things like that, just in case of emergency. I also carry a very small wad of cash, just in case I have to pay for parking, or I ran out of water and maybe there's a stand but they only take cash, different things like that. So make sure that you bring your identification and at least a small amount of money with you, just to make sure that you're good. The other thing that I bring in, probably the most essential, is water. So I will actually pack extra bottles of water, put ice in a bottle, have some extras, that type of thing, especially because it's so hot outside. And this is just essential to everything. You have to have a bottle of water. You have to have a few bottles of water depending on how long your hike is. There's a couple other things that I did not mention that I would normally bring on a longer hike, but like I said earlier, the goal is not to weigh yourself completely down with items in your bag, because one time I did that and it was hell to pay going up the mountain, and my bag was just drowned. I had maybe like 4 or 5 different bottles of water. I had all types of stuff, a whole like first aid kit. Like, I didn't need that. It wasn't that serious of a hike. So I'm gonna link a couple things for you guys One of them being an article that I did post on my website, morebrandyplease.com, that has both packing lists for a shorter day hike as well as a longer day hike, which has a couple extra items that are not in this video. So if you wanted that extra information, you can find it there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys get out there in nature. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and start this hike and a new journey begins. Okay, so I am headed to Chick-fil-A to get some morning breakfast. I was gonna cook. I decided I didn't feel like it, so I'm gonna go get the egg white grill as well as an orange juice, and the tater tots and the yogurt is about the same in calories, so tater tots, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's how we're gonna start off. Power up with a breakfast. So I just pulled over at the gas station after I got my food because I realized that I forgot to tell y'all to pack a snack. It's in my blog post, but I didn't tell you guys this in the video. So hopefully you continued watching and you know to bring a snack. So I'm about to grab one right now, and just make sure you get something that'll fuel you.